Far too many members of our community struggle to make ends meet financially. Concerns about the rent, monthly bills, and unexpected medical expenses are common for many families.
We wanted to provide an alternative. That's often called payday lending. It has a variety of forms. We wanted to provide an alternative, and frankly, we wanted to do it from a faith-based perspective, because we believe that the church needs to have a hand in caring about people who are hard-pressed, and it's an era where people are hard-pressed financially, no matter how hard they work.
Unfortunately, many turn to loans from Payday or other short-term lenders as an easy, quick fix because they believe it is their only option. In Lancaster alone, there are at least 9 Payday lending storefronts and dozens more related businesses. Nationally, Americans spend $1.4 billion annually on fees to Payday lenders. These lenders provide loans until the borrower's next payday, typically at an interest rate of about 28%. The problem? Often borrowers cannot repay that loan with their next paycheck and instead apply for a loan extension that requires additional fees. And this begins the cycle of higher and higher fees and loans that take months, years, or may never be paid off. Loving Lending was created to help the low and moderate income members of our community with their emergency financial needs. In the process, we also hope to promote financial independence through proven biblical principles.
The goal is that your immediate financial need is met, that you begin to learn how to budget, and you learn that not only does the church care, but Christ cares, and then in the end, we hope you're empowered.
Here's how it works. Borrowers complete a loan application. In order to submit the application, the borrower must have a regular verified source of income, like a paycheck or government disability check. The borrower is then interviewed by a Loving Lending representative who explains the program in detail and determines whether the applicant is a good fit. The application is sent to Guardian Financial Services, and if approved, the borrower can work with Fairfield National or any financial institution to open an interest-bearing savings account, often with no monthly fees. Once the account is open, the borrower provides the account information to Guardian Financial Services, so the loan can be completed and the $500 is dispersed to the borrower. If the borrower uses Automated Clearinghouse, where all deposits and payments are made electronically through the bank, the interest rate is 9.9%. To repay the loan, the borrower makes 26 biweekly deposits of $30 into their savings account. $27.86 of each payment is used to pay off the loan. The rest remains in the savings account. Because we have an interest in helping our clients find the path to financial independence, we encourage borrowers to participate in periodic meetings with a Loving Lending representative. These meetings provide an opportunity for relationship building and allows Loving Lending to provide additional guidance and referrals to other services that may benefit the borrower. During the meetings, the borrower also participates in an education program developed by Crown Financial Ministries that is designed to provide a basic overview of budgeting, saving, and money management. As an incentive for completing the education services, the borrower receives periodic deposits into their savings account totaling $150. At the end of 1 year, if all 26 deposits were made and the borrower receives all of the education incentives, the $500 loan will be paid off and the borrower's savings account will have a balance of $430.18. This is a significant accomplishment, considering many of our clients have never had a checking or savings account, often paying their bills by hand-delivering cash to each provider or using money orders, prepaid debit cards, or wire transfers, all of which come with fees.
I have actually seen someone benefit from this, and she was just in a place where she just needed that extra little boost to get her past some of these things that were holding her back. She knew also after watching the videos, she had a faith already, but I think it strengthened her faith as well. And she really saw God working in her life and those around her. I think that she not only benefited from the actual loan, but she was able to start budgeting her money and create a savings account for future use as well.
Scripture tells us over and over again to take care of. They name specifically the widow and the orphan and the stranger among us. That means the person in need, the person without the network, the person that is struggling. And so we know that we're called to serve those persons. Secondly, Scripture talks about usury, which means very high interest rates, but payday lenders, even beyond the interest rates, get into those fees, and that's a type of usury also, meaning receiving an unfair amount back from the person who is already struggling. And so that's what we want to, that's our biblical basis. And besides that, of course, Christ was always on the side of the last, the lost, and the least, and wanting to help those persons.
We need your help to continue the work we've started. Your support will ensure we have the funds to provide our clients with the incentives to fully participate in the program and cover a percentage of the default rate that is built into this product. There are minimal overhead costs for Loving Lending. Over 90% of your contribution goes toward providing loans for people in need right here in the Fairfield County area. Today, we are seeking the support of local businesses, community organizations, and individuals. Please consider a donation in any amount or offering your talents as a volunteer counselor and help us fulfill our mission of providing emergency, low-cost lending services and promoting financial independence through proven biblical principles. To learn more about Loving Lending and to donate, visit lovinglending.org or contact the Loving Lending representative at one of the churches involved with this program.